There's a lot of uncertainty at Real Madrid. This season, we have been so shit. We got embarrassed in every El Clásico, losing all 4 of them. We've watched Barcelona win the domestic treble. We got embarrassed in the Champions League, absolutely dominated by Arsenal in the quarterfinals. Defensively, we've been awful. We can't keep a clean sheet to save our lives. This has been one of the worst seasons that a lot of us have experienced at Real Madrid. And there's a couple of others that were bad. But this seems right up there for one of the most humiliating. And off the back of a poor season, Carlo Ancelotti has gotten himself sacked. He's going to be with the Brazil national team. And now, Real Madrid have a brand new manager. Xabi Alonso will be leading us starting in the Club World Cup. So this opens the door for certain players to possibly leave the club. And one guy in particular seems like he may be out the door. And that's Rodrygo. This was a player that I myself, at one point in time, considered untouchable because of how important he was for our team. But everything is indicating that he may be gone this summer. And I think there's going to be a lot of clubs that are interested in him. But one team that we've seen him get linked to the most over the last few weeks, one team that all the reports are saying are keeping a very close eye on Rodrygo, that is Arsenal. And I think he would be a fantastic signing for them. So I need you guys to get in the comment section and let me know what you think about Rodrygo possibly leaving Real Madrid. And let me know if you think he would be a good signing for Arsenal. And even though all the reports are indicating that they're the club showing the most interest, I think as the summer window continues, don't be surprised if we get a bidding war, because Rodrygo is a top player. But let's talk about it. With all the speculation that's going on at the moment with Rodrygo, the reports are saying that the club showing the strongest interest in him is Arsenal. And I think this would be an excellent signing for them. Rodrygo is a top player, and we all know why he wants to leave Real Madrid. He feels underappreciated. He feels like he doesn't get the respect that he deserves. And I agree with him. This season, though, he has been very mediocre, right? Like, Rodrygo has not been as good as a lot of us would have expected. But at Real Madrid, who has been good this season in terms of consistently, aside from a handful of players? Rodrygo has definitely struggled. But when you look at the club structure, when you look at the hierarchy within the team, Rodrygo is last in terms of our front 4. He's behind Vinicius, Mbappe, and Jude. And he's also playing out of position. We all know that Rodrygo prefers to play on that left wing. Our attack this season has been very imbalanced when all 3 of them are starting at the same time. We have 3 left wingers that we're playing across the front 3. And usually we look a lot better in attack. It looks more fluid when only 2 of them are out there. So it does seem like Rodrygo is the odd man out. Look at when the Ballon d'Or list got revealed for last season. Rodrygo didn't even make top 30, even though he was better than a lot of those players that were on that short list. And I think if you're looking at it from Rodrygo's point of view, you've been at Real Madrid for, 7 years now? You are a crucial player that has helped us win a lot. Multiple Champions Leagues, La Ligas, Spanish Super Cup, Copa del Rey, Club World Cup. He's won every trophy that there is. I think maybe he's looking at it like now he has to start chasing some personal success. And when I look at Arsenal, a team that has a lot of pressure on them, they've come second in the Premier League again. Mikel Arteta, I think he's on the hot seat. If they don't win a major trophy next season, he's going to be cooked. And that Arsenal attack needs reinforcements. Their left wing is dead. And they also need a striker. And I think if they are able to convince Rodrygo to join them, that shows intent. That shows that Arsenal are not messing around. That shows that they're trying to win now. And I think a player like Rodrygo can definitely help Arsenal win the Prem. And I think having him on the left and Bukayo Saka on the right, that's one of the best duos in world football in terms of on the wings. I think Rodrygo, if you look at what he does, he's very good at linking up, right? He's good at holding the ball. He's able to carry it. He has a good shot on him. He's a creator as well. And I think he just needs more of a platform to shine. If you look at how games go at Real Madrid, this guy Rodrygo could be having a better game than Vinicius, than Jude, than Mbappe. But when a sub needs to be made in the attack, he's always the first one to be brought off. It doesn't matter what he's doing. He could be having an amazing performance. He gets hooked off first. And I feel like he's getting tired of that. Now, me personally, I don't want to sell Rodrygo. I would like to see him underneath Xabi Alonso. And I know that the reports are saying that depending on what Xabi Alonso tells Rodrygo, he may be leaving, right? If Xabi comes in and tells Rodrygo that he doesn't really have a place for him, or he's not a guaranteed starter, I think Rodrygo's going to leave. But I definitely see a position for him with the Xabi tactics. If we do the back three with the wing backs, I think that left wing back spot for Rodrygo would be perfect. Look at how Xabi uses his wing backs. Very attack-minded. And it would allow Rodrygo to play on the left, his preferred side. So, hopefully we don't sell him. But I understand that if Rodrygo wants to start putting himself in Ballon d'Or conversations, if he wants to be mentioned as one of the best players in the world, then maybe he does have to leave. We have to acknowledge this. Again, the guy has already won everything that there is to win at the club level. He's achieved what a lot of people want, and that's to win the UCL. Multiple league titles. I already named the trophies that he's won. I would not be surprised if he ends up going. And I think Arsenal would be a very good fit for him. Now, I still think that if Arsenal were to bring in a Rodrygo, be a great signing, but they would still need other deals to happen if they want to get over that hump. I don't think that bringing in Rodrygo alone is enough to win the UCL or the Prem. But if you bring in a Rodrygo, and if you also sign a Gyökeres, that's two fantastic signings right there that give you one of the best attacks in Europe. Imagine a front three of Rodrygo on the left, Gyökeres up front, and then Saka on the right. There would be no more excuses for their shortcomings. But I think Arsenal definitely have to move very quickly because I think Man City will be involved. We all saw last summer, Pep Guardiola really rates Rodrygo. And I think if they make an offer for him, because of the pull that Pep Guardiola has, I think, me personally, if I had to put money on it, I think he ends up at Man City. I think Bayern München as well. But they're going after Florian Wirtz, so they might not have any money left to go in for a Rodrygo, right? They're going to have to address their defense if they sign Florian Wirtz. But I think Bayern would be a good fit because their left wing has holes. If a team signs Rodrygo, and if they allow him to play on the left, and if they give him the freedom, I think Real Madrid, we're going to be looking back at it in, I'd say, 2 years, and we'll be regretting letting Rodrygo go. Because I think he's a player that is a baller. I'm telling you, Rodrygo's my favorite player at the club. Anybody that signs him that needs a left winger, they're getting an absolute baller on their hands. But we got to get some good money for him. I think Rodrygo ends up leaving for like 105 million euros. That would only be like, what, 90-something pounds, 90 million something pounds. I think that would be around the money that I'm looking for. And then I wonder, what will Real Madrid do if we sell him? But let me know what you guys are saying about Rodrygo to Arsenal. Does this move make sense? Or do you think they need to be looking at somebody else? Should Real Madrid even sell Rodrygo? I know a lot of people seem to just not rate this guy anymore. But I definitely want to know what you think, because this could be a big sale and a lot of teams are going to be involved. So smash that like button, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Rodrygo to Arsenal, yes or no?